Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And, folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse magazine. I got my Cuban links on.
Yes, Cuban B.
I'm your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped out than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me. It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me, as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the Crying Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper. Ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spears.
You know how we do. Rockefeller. Forever. You catch me skating through your town, putting it down. Y'all relating, no waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot. I'm like Satan.
Barry, what's good, man?
No waiting. I'll make your block infrared hot like Satan.
Yeah. There we go. That's it's a strong message that you put down whenever you step to the ring. So I dig it. I like it. Have I ever told you what my entrance music was for a boxer?
No, I'm interested though.
It's "Rich Girl" by Hall & Oates.
Oh, all right.
Double-edged sword, Barry.
Okay.
Double-edged sword.
Okay.
If I beat you, you're the guy that lost to the rich girl guy.
Yep, true.
If I lose, all you did was beat up the rich girl guy.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. See?
I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have just won. I would have tried to win.
There used to be a kickball team here in town called Ball and Oats, by the way.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
What happened? They broke up?
Yeah, the drugs and the money tore him apart, Barry. Let's get into our topic for today. It's Friday, which can only mean one thing. Barry and I have gone through Friday's cards to find horses to single today in your horizontals or key on top and verticals. No other requirements other than it being a very high confidence pick. And let's go ahead and pull up some past performances here. Barry, I'm first. My play comes out of Tampa Bay Downs, race 2. Post time, 12:45 Eastern, 11:45 God's time, 9:45 specific time. Out on the Pacific Coast. 7 furlongs is $12,000 optional claimer. And I was dreading giving you this pick. Then really dreading it after you sent me your pick in the last race. So I've literally been not excited to share this news with you. It's the 5 Aphrodita, who is the 9-5 chalk. All right, so to my credit here, I capped this sequence without the morning lines, and after whittling it down, I landed on Aphrodita in the second at Tampa, because this has all the markings of a horse I want to single. She's going to make her own race. She's not a closer. She's not off pace. That's relying on a pace setup for the horse to win. I think she's going to be lone early speed in this race. She's been wiring fields at longer distance against similar company as today. There's another key thing in here is the horse's lone early speed, but she's not the kind of horse that quits when she's, headed and loses the lead. So there's a history here of being able to kind of rate close to the pace in case another horse to the inside tries to maybe change tactics and early. And that versatility makes the horse very attractive option for a single in horizontals or to key on top in an exacta trifecta. I love the bullet work, 2 starts back, followed by a leg stretcher before the last out attempt. And I really think that the turn back in distance is another positive thing for Aphrodita to use her as a single. The other element of using this as a single, I think, is this is in a 6-horse race in the sequence. Like, you got to single somebody probably in this leg with 6 horses. And this just looks like the horse that kind of towers here in this race, and I think handles business. Hopefully at a speed favoring Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa's always speed favoring. You can count on that. Like 98% of the time, you really don't see horses close from too far deep unless they're either superior or there's just an absolute meltdown up front. But yeah, I mean, I'm familiar with this horse. This horse has been around quite a bit, Tampa Bay Downs and such. And Sandpiper Memory is the horse that she beat two back. One, I want to say it was on Wednesday. In a similar race. So, I mean, this one makes a ton of sense, despite what the chalk selection.
Yeah, she lost to the one Marvelous Lady in the last out, and it makes me think that maybe the money could maybe move towards Marvelous Lady a little bit more, and this horse goes off second in the betting options, but we'll see. I could honestly see this horse either being pounded or maybe floating up to 2-1.
Well, body of work wise, this one looks way better than the one, even though the one beat on last time. But
right,
we'll see. You know, there is a possibility the other one might go favorite, so it's going to be close in the betting.
Well, Barry, you've got a pick for us, but before we get into it, we got to remind you that, you take a look around. We remodeled. We got some new swag for the. I'm not gonna call it a man cave. It's not what we do here. But for what our rumpus room, whatever we'll call it, because the Notorious OTB is partnered up with the new Premier Horse Racing ADW Iron Bets. While most ADWs are shutting down their rewards programs, no, Iron Bets isn't. In fact, they're going strong because they're the ADW that's built for horse players by horse players. And special deal what they're doing, if you sign up today through Saturday, you can get a 100% deposit match up to $300. That's up from their 50% deposit match. And you'll automatically start at Iron Bet's Gold Rewards level. That's only from today until Saturday. Watch and wager on the best racing action at Iron Bets. Download the Iron Bets app. Use promo code NOTB so they know that we sent you. That's Iron Bets in your app store. Promo code NOTB. Don't forget to give the app a 5-star review in the app store. All right, Barry. So I'm coming in pretty. I'm pretty Reggie here. I'm hoping that you come in. You come in super loud to make us a collective mid.
High loud,
yeah.
And the hybrid style.
Yeah, man. Barry, you're in Gulfstream Park, race 9. Post time for that one, 4:42 Eastern, 3:42 God's time, and 1:42 specific time. 8 furlongs. It's a $75,000 option claimer on the turf. Yeah, I'm glad that you had this picked to offset me. Go ahead, take it away.
Yeah, I'm going to go with number 5, Roos, who's 15-1 on the morning line. Now, hear me out. If you look at this horse's last 4 races, you could even go 5, but we'll just stick to 4. This horse is 1 for 4 in those races, but has excuses. The horse Paros, who beat this horse on September 1st, very good horse, would be even money in this spot. Roos wins the next race October 13th. Then gets beat by Pegasus World Cup winner, World Cup turf winner, Philly turf winner, I guess, Spirit of St. Louis. And didn't get embarrassed by any means. Was only 3 lengths off that horse at the end at 41-1 that day. Showed a lot of speed and basically ran a really good race and one that would win this one. So they laid the horse off, comes back December 28th in a tough race. Jerry the Nipper, lone speed, got loose on the lead. Nobody could touch that horse. You can forgive that effort on, what is not this horse's preferred surface. Gets back to the turf today and should get a great trip. There's a lot of speed in here. Dominican Pioneer. The favorite outside Strong Quality has a lot of speed. So it's going to be honest up front for this horse to get a great trip. I think 15-1 might be a little bit of a stretch. I'd say about 10-1, but we'll take that all day.
I like it because even if the horse does take a good amount of money, I mean, we cut the odds in half, maybe a little bit more. I like it because it's still a good, bold, contrarian single. You've got pretty sound logic behind it. I like kind of seeing a little bit of that early speed dynamic with it. Once again, because my cardinal don't single closers thing. And tough competition, really tough competition. Just looking at, I mean, Jerry the Nipper is tough and finished third in that race. No, I like it. I can understand why you think and why I agree that it should be taken, should take a little bit of money.
We'll see. We just need the horse to do what we think it's going to do.
Yeah. Listen, like I just need my horse to get on your level, and I just need your horse to sink to my level.
No, we need my horse to go up, man.
Yeah, man. That's true. That's true.
we gotta lift everybody up. Get them all up.
That's like a second deck, like gargantuan Barry Bonds home run of like a highlight reel.
Yeah, we need that.
If this like doubles in price and just romps, then yeah.
Yeah, to start this weekend off, lovely.
Yeah, man. That's gonna do it for us here. Oh, we got to recap some picks. Let's get them in. I was first with my pick of shame. That's right. We're going Tampa Bay Downs race 2, the number 5 Aphrodite at 9-5. You notice I added a little colon open
sad face. Yeah, man. What's up
sad
with that?
Face.
Can't be sad on a Fridays. That's what was wild, man.
It's more of just me being a basic bitch. Barry, what's yours?
Gulfstream Park, race number 9, number 5, Roos to the hoop, and it's also technically a bailout. So, yeah,
true.
That's what we're doing.
An ironclad bailout, if you will.
There we go. Heyo.
There we go. Let's say goodbye to the folks. Barry, what are you gonna do this weekend, buddy?
I'm actually gonna mow my lawn because it's finally gotten warm here, and after like I think it's like 60 degrees or something. If the weather gets a certain point, the grass starts to grow again. So I think we're at that point.
In my mind, everyone in Florida has one of those big, like 0 turn radius, like bad boy mowers.
I wish I had one of those.
That would be.
Oh man, you see all videos on the internet. I would do everything I could to trick it out and do wheelies. The whole 9.
Yeah, man. Bad boy mowers. If you want to, I will dress like a NASCAR driver, which is like bad boy mower patches all over the place. If you want to sponsor the show, just throwing that out.
Hey,
there.
one of these days, I'll tell you the story of when I went on a recruiting trip for basketball when I was in high school, and the guy I was with stole a cab.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we'll save that one for another episode.
We'll save that one. But
it ties in. Well, really quick disclosure: it ties into your NASCAR theme because at the time where I was at, they were doing this whole NASCAR thing, and all the cabs were basically painted like NASCARs. So yeah, it's an interesting story.
This adds a new level of intrigue with it. That's gonna do it for us this week at the Notorious OTB. But don't fret. We'll be back next week, starting Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. God's time, with our Mahoning Valley Monday Pick 3 show for that low takeout 15%. Mahoning Valley Pick 3. We will see you then. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.